Good morning, friends. We are starting our graduation ceremony now. We have friends from Unlock with us. We have our friend Ivan from the Seagull Family Foundation with us. You could see him. We have Ingenzi Changemakers cohort of January 20. And we have Ingenzi alumni. We have AOG mentors with us. I could see many faces. Distinguished guests, greetings and thank you so much for joining us today. By the way, this is an even more exciting day because AOG is celebrating 9 years of existence. Happy anniversary to all AOGers, friends, members of the community, and stakeholders in different categories. Today, we have gathered to celebrate 24 graduates of Ingenzi Social Enterprise Program. Over 12 weeks, these 24 change makers have learned skills to increase their confidence and develop 5 communication tools for their social enterprises. The tools include a business plan, a business model canvas, a theory of change, a PowerPoint presentation, and a video pitch. In January, we recruited 30 really aspiring and inspiring social entrepreneurs aged between 16 and 30. 2 dropped out of the program shortly after it started. 4 could not complete the big 5 tools mentioned above, mainly due to COVID-19 circumstances we all understand. Today, we are celebrating this big graduation that should have happened in person a few weeks ago, but it's rather happening online via Zoom because of COVID-19 pandemic. Thanks to partners like the Ministry of Youth and Culture of Rwanda, Queen's Commonwealth Trust, Unlock UK, Seagull Family Foundation, and others, we are now celebrating 24 new social entrepreneurs who will join an existing and exciting community of 126 social entrepreneurs that AOG has supported since 2016. Concluding, I would like to thank His Excellency Paul Kagame for not only his donation in 2015 that enabled us to launch the first social enterprise program for youth in Rwanda, but also for his inspiration to many of us aspiring and existing and established leaders for this country and beyond it. I thank you so very much. I will now invite my friend and partner, Hayden, to follow. Thank you.
Good morning, Jean Demour, and good morning, Changemakers. What a pleasure it is to be with you all today and speaking to you from England. I hope you can hear me okay. Firstly, a huge congratulations on achieving your graduation today from the Ingenzi program. That is an incredible achievement and one I hope you will remember for years and in fact decades to come. I'm particularly delighted to be with you today as the Ingenzi program and the Ingenzi community have I seen such a vibrant, determined and inspired community of incredible young people. You guys have incredible weight on your shoulders in continuing that legacy of Ingenzi producing incredible young social entrepreneurs that truly make a difference to local, national, and international communities. As we sit here today, we are surrounded by news that looks pretty scary. We live in a world that perhaps looks tricky to navigate. But I want to draw on the fact that social entrepreneurs have always embraced such challenges. Social entrepreneurs naturally see a social issue, see an injustice, or see a difficulty and work to innovate to solve that issue, to make the lives of others better, and to create economic prosperity for those in our communities. And that is an incredibly challenging task that COVID-19 presents us with. But we know the social issues we all strive to tackle once this is all over will still be there. We know that in our homes and in our communities, the things that we care about still need to be addressed. So once this all ends, there will be a huge task for each and every one of us to put our social enterprising minds into action to move forward those areas of passion. Also, COVID-19 presents an opportunity to innovate, to think differently, to try and test new ideas, to take this opportunity perhaps where you might have to pause your work to think about how you might develop your strategy, how you might approach things differently, how you might potentially use technology in your work moving forward. So today we are presented by huge challenges, but we are also presented with huge opportunities. And the mindset of a social entrepreneur is one that says, bring it on. Today, I want to congratulate you for what has been a challenging journey, I'm sure, for all of you, but I hope you leave today's program inspired, empowered, and focused on the difference you want to make in your community. With the backing of Acts of Gratitude and us at Unlock, Queen's Commonwealth Trust, and all of our partners in the government of Rwanda, you are supported. We believe in you, and we think you have huge potential to bring about positive social change. Congratulations again. I'm incredibly inspired and empowered by you all. Please continue to work hard. I think you all have an incredibly exciting and prosperous future ahead of you. Have a great day, and I can't wait to hear some of your pitches.
All right. Next, we'll have Francois lead us into the highlights of the program as well as the overview of the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hayden and Jean d'Amour, for a great presentation. And thank you so much, the audience, particularly our guest of honor, and a special cohort of January 2020 of Changemakers. I'm pleased and honored to welcome pitches of this cohort as they show the whole world how they can drive the social impact and the fight, the strong fight of mitigating the impacts of this COVID pandemic. So having this in mind, I want to clarify that we are going to have all the pages online, and presentations will be shared from the main computer, and the slides will be available or viewable to each and every device connected in this meeting. As quick as possible, I want to mention that everyone will be able to unmute his mic as he go next to present. So in just few seconds, presentation will be I hope you all can see the first pitch deck that is going to be presented by Daniel Tuzanesha, the CEO and founder at Go Farm. If Daniel is on, can mute his mic and start right away.
Good morning, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen who are joining this gratitude ceremony of graduating ourselves from social enterprises that we have been through for almost 4 months, which was extended due to COVID-19. I'm happy that I'm going to present about the Go Farm as a social enterprise. I'm Tuzanesha Daniel, the co-founder of Go Farm 2019. The logo that you see is a vegetable tray, which sells our product. Next slide, please. The problem that we are solving, according to the report from National Institute of Statistics of Rwanda, talking about the agricultural seasonal agricultural survey done by 2016, it shows that most of the people in Rwanda are employed in the agricultural sector. However, this sector faces many challenges of traditional use, less use of improved seeds, less use of organic fertilizers, and less use of inorganic fertilizers and pesticides. This shows that our agricultural sector still has the challenges that every entrepreneur who is social motivated could solve. So Go Farm has come up with a solution that enabling local farmers in aspects of teaching how to use advanced production techniques, looking for the market of their produce, specifically as we are shifting, most of things are shifting from local methods to digital. We want to educate the local farmers how to have entrepreneurial growth mindset. All of these things that we'll be providing will be under virtual trainings on vegetables and fruits, and opening the market linkage to encourage the trade of local farmers. Next slide. The impact that we are bringing in a society, we want to translate from local vegetable farming to hydroponic farming. We increase access of edible vegetables on a market. We want to have better health due to increase in income from the agribusinesses, and we encourage the local farmers to have this method of homegrown hydroponic farming. So we have tested our social enterprise, and we have found that it can work for us. We are beginning our social enterprise from Rwamagana district in Kigabiro sector, where we have 40 local farmers that have been subscribed with Go Farm to have advanced training, advanced production trainings on farming vegetables and fruits. By now we have 2 tomato producers in the Kigabiro sector who have used our smart marketing, whereby they have accessed the market through our guidance. Today, we are celebrating that we wanted to have trainings of Go Farm to hydroponic farming by July 2020, whereby 5 young agribusiness farmers have registered with us. The product, our product is that we'll be selling vegetable tray, whereby our product that the local farmers have been produced will be packaged in the market. We expect to make sales of almost 2.5 million. This is the monthly sales, whereby our monthly sales shows that we'll be selling 100 units and make sales of 250 Rwandan francs, thousand, and we make a profit of almost 110,000 Rwandan francs. So talking about the finance, we also looking for funds from any stakeholder that can help us. When talking about the agricultural product, there is many challenges that we face. One, it's about storage. We are still lacking storage for our vegetables and fruits. The storage that we are looking for is a China-made fridge, whereby it costs almost $3,500 US. We are also looking the cost, the funds for trainings starting in July of 1,500. Thank you so much. We wish we can work this together so that we can improve our community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daniel. As we move on, I want to highlight that every page has got 5 or less than 5 minutes. So the next is Daniel, David Ndisi, who is CEO and founder at Green Yard Limited.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I am David Ingenzi here, CEO and founder of Green Yard Limited. As you can see on this picture, Green Yard Limited is agricultural social enterprise, as you can see here on the slide. Next slide. Green Yard Limited existed for soil conservation. Most of Rwandan soil is degraded because of different factors. Harvest waste are removed from the fields. There's no fallow cultivation, usage of pesticides, heavy rain, erosion. Those are the factors of soil degradation. Green Yard Limited exists for soil conservation by using organic fertilizer made by Green Yard Limited itself. Green Yard Limited exists also for increasing harvest in quantity and in quality. The problem we are solving as Green Yard Limited, as you can see here in the pictures, this is the soil without macronutrients and hormones which the plant needs. Green Yard Limited deals with this problem, as you can see here on this picture. The first problem is infiltrating the soil, as you can see here. The second problem is poor harvest. As you can see here on these pictures, we can't get enough harvest from this soil, from this infiltrating soil. The third is the lack of quality seed. The farmers lack quality seed. Our solution as Green Yard Limited, we are ready to use organic fertilizer made by Green Yard Limited. That the organic fertilizer is composed by macronutrients, humic acid, carbons. The second, we encourage farmers for fallow cultivation, planting fertilizer, other crops, trees, harvest, quantity and quality, seed nursery and social enterprise creation, include training local farmers. Next slide. The viability of the Green Yard Limited is that we sell that organic fertilizer and sell quality seed to farmers. We also get money from trade services paying the local farmers and so forth. Next slide. Our Vineyard Limited is surviving. We have a strong team. David Ingenzi is the CEO and the founder of Vineyard Limited. His bachelor degree holder in other languages. Marcel Bayambaje is expert in research. She holds a bachelor degree in horticulture. Laura Mana Aradana, she's a product analyst and the marketing manager. She's the bachelor degree holder in product production. Nadia Irambona is a secretary. She's to the product production. Next slide. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, David Ingenzi. The next is Ndagijimana Theoneste, founder and CEO at Yamana Limited. Welcome.
Hi, Francois, can you hear me?
Yes, we can all hear you.
Okay, hi everyone. To the distinguished guests, fellow change makers, and friends of AOG. Theoneste Ndagijimana, but I like to go by Theo, and I'm the founder and CEO of Yamana Limited. Today, it's a great excitement for me to share the idea with you all. I grew up as a complete orphan. When I returned from refugee after the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, I was orphaned. So most of the time, my life and education in general has been supported by friends who are generous and compassionate about changing a life and transforming community. I went to the US, then that's where I tasted coffee for the first time. And my first project, I said I wanted to sell coffee, as Rwanda has one of the best coffees in the world, that I wanted to use coffee as a tool to support vulnerable children from teen mothers in Rwanda, starting from the district of Gasabo, to have access to quality education. I just want to use coffee as a tool to give back to community what I've been given. The problem, as per the research in Rwanda National Institute of Statistics, it shows that 1 among 3 adolescent girls had already had sex before the age of 20. Among many youth in Rwanda, school dropouts, the unemployed, and those struggling, those mothers abandoned, and those children that are living in pain, who even though they are fathers, are these teen mothers that need our support. Next slide, please. This is the solution that we are bringing. We want to support children from teen mothers in Kigali have access to quality education. We want to be giving seed capital to these teen mothers as a startup income with a smallest interest that has ever been recorded in Rwanda of 5%. So far, we've supported 3 children and their mothers with 50% of their education and their basic needs. By 2020, we hope to have sold 4,800 kilograms of coffee, which will generate a seed capital of $4,800. How is this possible? So far, Yamana has a contract to supply a French company that has the same mission as Yamana Ltd at $5.5, and we'll be buying at $4. That means we'll be making $1.5 per every kilogram sold. By the end of 2020, we hope to expand the market, and so far the samples we've sent to 4 different roasters in the US, our coffee has proved the best, and we're expecting big contracts to be coming after COVID-19. As you can see, Yamana Ltd is actually a triple win-win. We operate as a company, we support the government economic development by paying taxes. We also change our lives and make more income in sales, and we support more teen mothers and their children as we generate more profits. Next slide, please. So we have partners, and most of these are the people that have walked a long journey with me. We have a cooperative of farmers in the West Province. We have counterculture coffee roasters in United States, in North Carolina. We have Telo Soleil, which is a company that specializes in selling organic products on European market. Of course, we have RDB, in which we are registered as a private domestic company. And we have the National Agricultural Exporting Board that regulates agricultural exports. We have Rwanda, which we will be using to take our cargo. And we have AOG that has given me this opportunity to be presenting this idea to you. We have Trinity School, which is a high school in the United States of America where I was exchange student, and we have Wingate University in the United States where I did school. So this is our team. I'm the founder and CEO. We have Laurent Poix from France. He's our international marketing and sales manager. We have Paul Benke with an experience of over 20 years in airport operations. And to go back to Laurent Poix, has experience over 25 years in digital marketing. And we have David D. Viziarmi, who is our operations manager, and he has experience of over 10 years in agribusiness. Next slide, please. So before I end, I want to mention one of the biggest challenges that we are facing at Yamana. It's required by the National Agriculture Exporting Board that the minimum requirement to be given an exporting license is to export 19,200 kilograms of coffee. That's about a 20-feet container. As a startup, as someone who wants to bring change, I believe even Nike started by making one shoe. I would appreciate your efforts and how Yamana can have a personal exporting license, and I welcome you all to be a voice. If we can sell millions and millions of kilograms of coffee, if we can make coffee sales of millions of dollars, we could support 1 million vulnerable children from teen mothers and these mothers' income generating activity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Theo, for a very good presentation. The next is Giselle Omukaziwase, is the founder and CEO at Rural Girls Society.
Hello everyone, I'm Omukaziwase Giselle, CEO and founder of Rural Girls Society. We are a group of young entrepreneurs committed to solve different problems vulnerable ruralities face today. We empowering and training them in order to support them to have capacity of fighting those problems. Our mission, we empowering those vulnerable values through agriculture activities, beekeeping, and handicraft. Next, please. Lagis existed in order to address problems of rural girls face today, like lack of job opportunity, unwanted pregnancies, low level of entrepreneurial mindset, and lack of investment capital. Our approach, we use the different methods such as providing job opportunity, small business creation, provide training, education, and providing smaller interest loan for those vulnerable girls. And we increase their level of entrepreneur. Impact, we have short-term impact, and we wish and we have other impact we wish in the future. Our short-term impact, the number of job creators will increase in rural girls society. The small business owned by rural girls and the generated income for buying their basic needs will increase and received. Our long-term impact, we wish in the future girls financial freedom, reduction in poverty elevation, and the reduction in number of unwanted pregnancies, and reduction in the dependence of country. A big number of vulnerable girls who depend on our country due to different problems like those unwanted pregnancies and the others. Because we have legacy scalability, we start with a number of 10 girls, but now in the one project of handicraft, step by step we increase the number of rural girls and the number of vulnerable girls who want support, and the number of projects. Now we're still in 50, and we have 3 projects: handicraft, training, and farming. Farming and beekeeping. Legacy viability, we get money from our sales. We have 3 projects: handicraft project, agriculture, and beekeeping. We get money from different products like 400,000 per month in handicrafting we receive. And in agriculture products, when we sell the different products come from the agriculture, we receive 200,000 francs per month. About beekeeping, we sell different products come from beekeeping. We receive 150,000 francs per month. Lux team, CEO, umukazi wa Giselle. The second one is Nyongera Claudine, Sales Operation Officer, and the third one is Akorimana Pierre Celestin. All they experienced in business. Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you so much, Zed, for a very good presentation. The next is Yvette Mnezero, CEO at Shaba Limited.
Good morning to everybody. I'm called Yvette Munezero. I'm CEO of Shaba Limited. Next slide. Shaba Limited is a private company which is doing general with a purpose of we've got clients from different perspectives. We've got clients from participating in tenders, get from different journals like Influencer, Jobs in Rwanda, New Times, and so on. And from the beginning of 2020, we started a home delivery project called Fresh Fruits and Vegetables to Your Home. And we started with 20 families. Next slide. And the picture you see here, it is how our website will be look like. What I can specify here, where you see 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., we normally deliver twice a week, Wednesday and Friday. And we deliver from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Next slide. The problem we are trying to solve and how we solve it, we are solving the problem of not having enough time to buy items at the market, especially for people who are living in Kigali. We are also supporting farmers. By supporting them, we are helping them to get at the market with their products at reasonable price. We are also working with farmers because agriculture contributes to 5% of GDP and employed 7% of Rwandan population. Next slide. Next slide, please. Fresh fruits and vegetables. We also created jobs opportunities to women and little farmers. As all of us know, the pandemic COVID-19 impact caused all of us to creatively respond and make changes to satisfy needs to customers. We're now delivering groceries to over 50 householders. We are for creating jobs. Shaba Limited created job for young dynamic people to serve as it delivers. We also working with farmers to ensure that they market of their products. Next slide. The picture you are seeing here is how our products look like. And what another thing I can specify here, the minimum quantity to order is 10,000. Our revenue stream we generate income from a paid service to our customers, and each delivery gets 1,500 from profit for each home. And the quantity, as I said, it depends on the quantity the family ordered. As well as home and the family increase, we are hoping that will increase also our profit. And the team we are working with, the first one, we have a team, and we are working with farmers, as I said, and we are working with agribusiness stakeholders, and even we are working with the family, even with voters. This is the end of my presentation, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much. The next is Jean-Marie Ndayambaje, CEO at One Seed, Your Seed. Dear audience, allow me to skip Jean-Marie Ndayambaje. He's joining us later in a few minutes, so we can proceed with Jean de Dieu Ndayishimiye.
Hi, everyone. It's my pleasure to have you all here to hear and to see and listen to what we've got to the word so that we can make it better and better more than it was before. I'm Jean de Dieu Ndayishimiye, co-founder and the CEO at Untitled Social Enterprise. And this is one of the stories that we never think about, but not because we don't know, but because sometimes we don't care. Suema is a child who was born from both Burundian and Rwandan, Tanzanian parents. And when she turned into 5, her father decided to leave Burundi to be married to another woman in Tanzania. And the worst was when also her mother decided to leave her with her grandmother to be married to another man. Her grandmother could not just even support her with the basic needs. She decided to live in a sweet life because she was in dilemma or in confusion of life that she was having. And I'm sure that there are millions of children who are still having the same problems, and this is the reality of the world. So actually, Umwizero is there to address this kind of problem. Let me give you an example of how Burundi is. 65% of Burundians, they live in extreme poverty. And when children do not find the basic needs that they need from their parents, they just choose life. And more than 1 million of children, they are out of school and they live in extreme poverty. This leads to 65% of the youth unemployment in Burundi. So at Umwizero, we are taking these children from streets by providing them practical and income generating skills for 6 months so that they can use them for being self-reliable and create jobs for themselves and for their other people. We started, we're now working from 3 communes, and we expect to expand Umwizero market or Umwizero impact to the whole world, but mainly from 2025, we expect to be working from the whole country. And in 2030, we expect to be working in the East Africa community. Achievements. So we started from 2018 December, and we've been training 4 kids. These are children that we found in the streets. And there were 2 boys and 2 girls. We trained them not by theory, but by doing, because we had the sewing machines, and we had also other materials that we were using, so that we can just show them how practically they can just gain the skills. We managed to give them a certificate in this, January 2020, whereby they were even wearing the clothes that they sew for themselves. They also went beyond by making clothes for other people. You can see the white man who's standing there. That's the shirt that they made. So what are we offering? What are the services that we're offering at Ungizi Social Enterprise? Actually, we are having 3 rooms of services. We are training these street children and other vulnerable people by giving them tailoring and IT skills and the socioeconomic skills, so that they can use them in their real life. But also we are just selling tailoring materials so that we can generate income and be self-reliable. We are also producing and selling fashion design works that we expected to sell to NGOs, schools, and other people who are found at the market. From all these sales that we're going to do and other activities like training the employees who are going to join us, we expected to reach the break-even point after the 4th month. And that's from the tailoring materials sales, fashion design sales, training, and all the money, all the sales are include 3,914 per month USD. Actually, the team, I'm Jean Dodier, the co-founder and the CEO, and I'm a fashion designer, professional trainer, trainer, and I'm pursuing in my communications at the Southern New Hampshire University under Kepler. I have also Carol Jangaro, who is the co-founder and the CFO. She's an adjunct at Temple University in the United States, and she has been teaching at Tujenge Africa Foundation. She's also writing her PhD dissertation at Cambridge for Cambridge University. I have also Greta Irakoze, who is a CMO, a professional and a young entrepreneur in fashion design, because she even has fashion design workshop in Burundi. I have also Leonidas Awanimana, professional trainer, who has been training even since at Museo. And I have also Pacific Manirakiza, who is going to be an accountant. Our partners, there are many, but mainly are these ones. Ingenzi Social Enterprise Program, which gave me opportunity to present this idea to you. And Tujenge Africa Foundation, which has been teaching, training me since 2018 about how to apply to university in the United States, and Acts of Gratitude, which is in partnership with Ingenzi Social Enterprise Program. But then, what do we need to make this impact? Actually, we believe at Ungizi Social Enterprise, we believe that everyone has something to offer to the world. And we seek for any support, but mainly financial support or mentorship support, training support. But we mainly seek for a financial support, which is 8,500 USD, which is roughly 7,650 euro, and which is roughly 7 million Rwandan francs. So then what will we do with this amount of money? We buy more 16 sewing machines so that we can train as these street children, at least 40 street children per year, and we be paying for the expenses of the materials and fashion design products. But then the impact is that we expect to train more than 200 children, street children in 2025, and also expect to create more than 60 jobs in 2025, and also expected to provide products, tailoring products to more than 10 NGOs and schools in Burundi. in 2025. So we are looking for any support, and we believe that you can join us so that we can change and impact the most vulnerable in our people in our society, in our communities, and make the world better than it was before. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jean de Dieu Ndaishimiye. The next is Olivier Welcome, the founder and CEO at Care Home-Based Healthcare Enterprise.
Thank you, Francois. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Olivier Welcome. I'm the founder and CEO of Care Company Limited, which is a home-based healthcare platform. Next slide. The idea was to make healthcare services easily accessible to everyone's comfort. And the problem was the severe shortage of healthcare providers in our country, as WHO recommends one over 1,000 population ratio, doctor to population ratio, which is hardly met worldwide. And as a result, we still face unnecessary long waits and stays of clients in health facilities, and majority of Rwandans are medically underserved, as about 85% of such population live in rural areas, as World Bank said in 2018. So the solution is the best alternative, which is home-based healthcare services, where people can book appointments, and as quick as possible, we reach out to them, consult, provide medical advice, give health information, and we have online store. We can deliver medical devices, testing kits for home testing, where people can monitor themselves, like temperature, blood pressure, blood sugar, and it can be very easy for them to alert our team when there is like hypertension or high blood sugar, or there's markers that can cause dangers if no emergency support. So via our healthcare platform, they can talk easily to medical team and be reached out accordingly. We also have palliative care, especially for those people who have chronic illnesses, where they subscribe either weekly subscription or monthly subscription, and or daily. It depends on the care they need to meet their healthcare needs. We also have non-emergency transportation services, where our clients will need specialized services. We will get there in VIP cars, and the cost is very cheap. It is not expensive. So the viability of make income from consultation and disease screening, regular checkup, retailing those medical devices, and self-testing kits. We also earn money from non-emergency case transportation of our clients to specialized health facilities. Our future plans include looking for potential partners, applying for grants, selling shares to make long-term investment, and expand our platform to community mobile health clinic. We have leads. Me, I'm the founder and CEO. I'm a medical clinic officer. I'm passionate social entrepreneur and interested in global health leadership. This is Uhore Posier, in charge of human resource. He is a professional occupational therapist and interested in leadership. We have also Mediatrice Camille, in charge of public relations. She's a computer scientist, creative and innovative, and she's very interested in software programming. We have also Benny Minimana, who is in charge of sales and marketing. She's a professional physiotherapist, good dealer, and experienced in leadership. She is very interested in physio practice. So I thank you very much for your kind attention. If you have any question, you can ask, and we welcome you all to book appointment, and we can serve you professionally. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Next is Ernestine Mukangeze, CEO and founder at We Excel.
Hello, good morning, everybody. My name is Ernestine, co-founder and CEO of We Excel. We Excel is a women empowerment social enterprise that promotes well-being and self-reliance among women. We provide hands-on skills that can help women get meaningful employment, such as handcraft, tailoring skills, and communication skills, so that they can be able to get meaningful employment or be self-reliant. The passion, let me talk about the passion and how this came. The passion came when I found myself as a mother raising my son. Then I decided to help other women because I was going through the same. So the problem we are solving now, we make sure that women get employment that can help them overcome poverty and hunger, to make sure that they are self-reliant and they can get jobs. Why we exist? We exist to support a mother because we believe that if you support a mother, you're supporting a child. What we do, we believe that educating a woman is the same as educating a nation. And we believe that women transfer their skills to their kids. Once a woman is educated, she will be able to educate her child or her children as well. So that's why my passion came thinking of supporting women, because I believe that once a woman is doing well, a child is doing well. Our revenue stream, we make income through selling our handcraft our made in Rwanda clothes, and sometimes we raise funds for progress. Our team, We Excel, started by 5 women who graduated from the same school. If I can describe everybody from the picture, the first lady is called Divine Mkanwari. She graduated from the same school where I graduated. The second is called Ingabire Uwanteje. The third is called Solange Iradukunda. And the fourth is called Clementine Uwingabire. And I am the last, Ernestine Mkangese. We all went to the same school, and we have the same passion of supporting women. We were all in the same institution. We were women only, and we developed the passion of supporting other women. Thank you very much, but I would like to extend my grateful to act of gratitude and to everybody who supported me, including my mentor, Francois, and everybody, and my classmates. All people were on the same program. Thank you for supporting me. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. The next is Nadine Muhire, CEO and founder at Isim Bakery.
Thank you so much. Morning, everybody. I'm Muhire Nadine, CEO and founder of Isim Bakery. My idea is promoting, next slide. My idea is to promote and empower women through training and giving them job in our bakery. As you know, when you promote women, you promote country. The next slide. The problem I have seen, more than 17.1 Rwandan women are unemployed, which means that sometimes is a result into domestic or social violences because they depend more to their husband. We have thought about it, how just we can create a viable solution on this problem. So we are going to create job for these women in our bakery, where they will get 10% of the sales they made per day. This, I hope, will help them to build and invest in social network to prevent overall of their future of violence. So now we are working at Nyamata sector, and in 5 years we want to work on all sectors of our district of Bugesera, and we will train also 24 women per year in our bakery. Our viabilities. Our market is located next to the new international airport of Bugesera. This airport is under construction. As you know, Nyamata is the one of the fastest growing town in Rwanda. My capital is 5 million in savings and donations. We will sell breads, cakes, and donuts and wedding cakes. Those breads will have more different types, and also cakes will have more different types, and a donut also. All sales will give us annual projected of 44.5 million, which will help us to grow our company, our bakery. Next. My team, I'm one of them, special passionate about baking. I have run a bakery since 2017 and sold bread and other pastry to different food stores in Nyamata. I own also a high school diploma in nursing school. I have also Habimana David. Habimana David is a professional baker since 2002. He has worked also in different bakeries across Rwanda, like Gorilla. Karangwa Eric is a marketing distribution officer. Eric is an artist. We have our partner, right? We have Bugesera district. Bugesera district is one who will help us to identify vulnerable and who are having these violences. You see also Adeperi Hospital, our district hospital, which will to take care
these women. As you know, if the vulnerable women are the women who face many problems, those problems can make them to the bad behavior. So those counselors of Nyamata will take care of them mentally and help them to prevent those bad experience life they have in their life. And also we have AOG, which has been training me to develop my business idea. And also we have Women's Bakery. Women's Bakery, we will work together to train those women, and they will continue to help us improve our bakery. Next. And if we, as a bakery, we have emails and calls, and if you want more information, you can visit us in our office in Nyamata.
Thank you so much, Nadine, for a good presentation. The next is Andrew Mahame, Marketing Director at Mar Solutions Limited.
Yes. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. My name is Mahame Andrew, Managing Director, Mar Solution. Next. Mar Solution is a social enterprise that publishes storybook and textbooks with the aim of promoting literacy through reading and writing culture in Rwanda. Next, please. Rwanda currently has 93% net enrollment. Girls are 94%, boys are 92%. The rate of completing the primary education is 75%. The challenge is that the recent study found that 13% of the primary 4 students could not read even one word of Kinyarwanda text intended for use in primary 2 or 3. Next. Next. Another problem, 13 could read less than 15 words correctly in a minute, and only 32% could read more than 50 words per minute, but still 40 of primary 4 students unable to provide the correct answer, even half of the comprehension questions asked about simple text. Then all the mentioned challenges are due to lack of enough reading materials. Our solution to the problem, we want to make reading and literacy materials easily accessible. We want promoting reading and literacy among the children in Rwanda, promoting made in Rwanda also. We need a locally produced book, because even the books we have been having in Rwanda were mostly imported from outside, and we want to produce our local book. Then we want to hire a local authors and Rwandan on how to write their own stories. Next. Next, please. We have trained workers which lead to quality book production. We bought a digital machine, printer. Then we want to also develop a digital content online, which will read to many book accessible online, selling books and making profit. Next. Next. Then our achievement. We trained book authors, designers, and illustrators. We created leading clubs in schools in order to promote leading culture among the students. This year, we managed to sell 20,000 copies from our clients, and published 20 children's stories. Among these, the first book were written by a student who is 12 years old and was endorsed by Save the Children, and it is in use in schools and the public libraries. Next, please. Yes, we have strong partners. The market is still available. We need a local best book production. We are local best book production. We trained workers who are producing very good books for children, very good story for children in Rwanda. Then innovative. Since pandemic of COVID-19, everything has changed. The government of Rwanda introduced the online e-learning. Then this leads us to think about digitalizing our books and creating online sale platform. We want to make our books available on CDs, DVDs, and on YouTube, so that it can be easily accessible, even if when you are in home or on a bus. We provide book to girls on discount to promote education for girls. Leading and writing competition in schools. Last year, we did a leading and writing competition where we get best books and were published from our company, by our company. We created rewriting and reading clubs in school also. These are our key partners. Save the Children is giving us training on how to write a good story for children. We have REB, the one who is endorsing and approving our books which are used in schools. We have USAID, which give us money. USAID is the one who our books in large quantity, which are distributed in schools. Next. We need funding from this area. We need a digital printer, which will make our book available. Last year in Rwanda, we have very few printers, so we had a problem last year to print our books on time, which demanded by USAID. We need a digital printer. We want to develop digital content online of children book stories. So we need support so that we can achieve our goals this 2020. This is our team managing. It's me, Mohamed Andrew, the managing director. I have experience in publishing and promoting literacy among the children. We have Mbabas Annette, marketing officer, and we have Gilbert, who is experienced in editing and co-writing. Before joining Maru, he was a teacher, and he has experience in teaching and developing content of promoting reading and writing. Next. Thank you very much. This is our contact. Visit our Facebook. So far, we are planning to develop a website, and but we are still using Facebook page as our promote our privilege. Mohamed Andrew.
Thank you so much, Andrew. The next is Garkier Nassa, the founder and CEO at TechBox.
Thank you so much, the House at Large and Changemakers, for giving me this opportunity to present my business. I'm Nassan Garkier, the founder and the CEO of TechBox Limited. TechBox came as an idea in 2015 where we started our business. We're four people who started our business. We're in Kuwait. Our social enterprise mission was to help underserved and vulnerable population while transforming their mindsets and their business. In 2015, we started with the 10 customers where we want to give back 5 USD. We give back the community by training them on how they can use technology, the impact on the health industries, education system. So by 2016, we managed to get 30 customers, and by 2019, we had 400 customers. And 2020, we're planning to get 800 customers, but because of the pandemic disease, we're still waiting for the feedback from our subscribers. So our mission is to be an ICT provider where we shall be giving smartphones and internet on installment plan. And you can see our picture for people who start our business. Next, please. TechBox came as an idea to start our business anywhere in the world, but we prefer to start our business in Rwanda. Reason why: Rwanda is the 38th easiest economy to do business in the world, the first one in Africa, the first safest country in Africa, the cleanest city in Africa, and the fastest growing economy technology in Africa. Next. The problem they encountered with the statistics shows that 36.5% of the population of Rwanda, they have the access to the internet, and you can imagine how many people who don't have the access to internet. The TechBox came as an idea to give internet free. Whoever who buys a gadget in our shop, and they'll be paying one installment plan. And you can see the 60% are only able to buy the smartphones. Next. The solution, TechBox solution. In TechBox, you buy the internet, you buy the smartphone, and we give you the internet free, and you'll be paying on installment plan for the period of 1 year and a half, and you only be paying on installment plan and you get the internet free. And we're hoping to get 70% of the population in Rwanda having internet and good smartphones by 2020. Next, please. We have our mission and the values and the vision. One of our mission is to empower Rwandan society by driving them into digital transformation to enrich people's digital lives. And our vision is to become an ICT leading provider catering customers' needs. And our values is to respond quickly, we show concern and respect, simple and transparent. The viability, this is where we get the money. In TechBox, we've managed to have the subscription of monthly installments where you get 2,000 USD per month, and you get the commission fee on the internet that it's been sold of 600 USD per month. The sales fee, we get 3,000 USD on the total sales of our gadgets, and the maintenance fee, it's about 500 USD per month. Total revenue goes up to 6,100 USD per month. Next, please. And this is what we estimate to reach our goal. We plan to hire 4 salesperson, and each one will be, the total will be costing 1,200 USD per month. And we want to get potential partners grants, which comes to 5,000 USD. We want to have 4 call centers, which will be 500 USD, technician and web designer of 800 USD, and our training facilities of 6,000 USD. The total cost will be 1,450 USD per month. Next, please. These are Xbox products where I have the smartphones, we have the computers, smartwatches, PlayStation, and the routers as well. Our 2 members, I had the CEO, Dasangaruche, and Leila Charisma Director. She has a PhD, and she has a good petition in the human resources. Jean-Pierre Ndabakura holds a master's in engineering and electronics and communication. We have a sales executive called Mary Grace Mjeni. She has a bachelor's in business management. Next, please. Our partners. Ingenzi Social Enterprise is one of our partners, which is giving us trainings, and Agassiz Foundation, they're giving us trainings as well. Melbourne University is giving us trainings about IT and technical issues. Riviera High School, one of the biggest customers, National Aviation Services, they gave us a push on the start of our business. If you want to work with us, Sickbox always welcome the talented individual in the different
Thank you so much, Nasangarukie, for a very good presentation. The next is Cecilia Dusabe Simbi, the founder and CEO at Go Shine Nassau School.
Good morning, everyone. Francois, let me know if everyone can hear me.
Yes,
please.
we can all hear you. Go on.
Okay, perfect. Very good. Thank you very much. I'm so pleased to be here, and thank you very much for making this happen. Actually, I would like to thank everyone for being here, listening to what we are doing, and sitting on your devices when you should be somewhere doing something from your busy schedule. My name is Cecilia, as Francois mentioned. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Go Shine Nassau School.
Cecilia, would you please come closer to your microphone? We can't hear you.
Next slide, please. Very good. So the idea of inaugurating the Good Shine Nursery School is basically to help kids identifying their talents, callings, and ambitions, as we all believe that all kids are genius. I remember once a scientist said that if you judge a fish from its ability to climb a tree, it's going to spend its whole life believing that it's stupid. Why this? Because we all have potential, ladies and gentlemen, to achieve big as long as we are being assisted to identify our talents and gifts. Let's proceed. The problem that we are going to solve in Goshen Nursery School, ladies and as every single kid is a genius, most of them have to be brought in a way that is aligned to what they can excel at. And the solution we are going to get is that our kids are going to be aware of their potential and how beneficial they can be to the entire world. Next. And once we are still on, can you go to the previous slide? Just one moment. Very good. Thank you, Francois. We see that some kids are very talented either in music, can be good at technology, and other kids can be good at maybe playing soccer. Why not? Who knew that today we would be communicating using Zoom technology? This is because there was someone who has been assisted to identify and figure out that technology can assist in any ways to actually bring people together and help them to communicate. Let's proceed. The social impact, basically I'm going to start with 12 kids using one room, and we'll be you having 2 teachers. Students will actually study in trimester. That means 3 times in a year. So within 3 years, I'm planning to actually have confident kids with a clear focus and who believes in themselves. And within 6 years to come, kids, I'm looking forward to have kids who can basically take part in community activities, not only community activities, but also national and international activities. Let's proceed. The viability, as a student will be coming to study, their parents will obviously. This is 150 Rwandan francs per kid each trimester. It's roughly, let's say, 120 US dollar. And keeping in mind that we have 12 students to start up for the first intake, and the tuition fee, it has been mentioned before, 150, 150,000 Rwandan francs, and salary for each teacher is going to be 120,000 Rwandan francs. So it's going to help the Goshen Nursery School to typically raise income, which can be used in maintenance and in upgrading the curriculum, as well as hiring more motivated and talented teachers. Annual income is 5,400,000 francs, but this is not the net. We need to actually remove what you are going to use, what you are going to spend in trainings, and so many others. You can proceed, Francois. The current partners we are working with Act of Gratitude and Ingenzi social enterprise, and we predict to looking forward to intervene in different international events, international symposiums, seminars, and conference. And why this, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to assist our kids to unlock their potential, see how far others have gone, and as we all awaken their ability and potential, is going to make them shine more. We call upon anyone willing and eager to make change and part of transformation to be part of our school. So meet the team. We have Clarice and we have Mr. Swagger. We have Silas and we also have Milena. By the way, this wasn't the last updated version of the presentation. if you don't mind, I will send maybe the other one later, but no worries. Francois, do you mind me carrying on, or what should we do?
Yes, go on.
I just realized that it wasn't the last version updated PowerPoint. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much, Cecilia, for a very good presentation. And the next is Jean-Pierre Hakizimana, CEO and founder at Imena ICT Training Hub.
Okay, thank you, Francois. Good morning. Since outbreak of coronavirus, it shows that ICT can be tools to fight against the spread of coronavirus and take a big part of in our daily life. Who we are a community-based enterprise aiming to bridge the gap by focusing in rural area, because in rural area they have a problem of digital illiteracy when you compare to urban area. It's we give them practical skills to the youth, women, farmers. Problem based to Rwanda survey in employment in 2012 shows that there is big gap in ICT skills, where 8.4% are only those have digital literacy. There is 91.6, where the women are 16.3%. Also, there are big, huge gap. Also, when you look at to unemployment, 18% of the youth are unemployed in Rwanda. So, we try to encourage young people to use ICT in agriculture, because agriculture is a sector which is need more effort to develop, where youth can get employment opportunity. Why Imena? Through digital Imena program is a 3-month program. We offer link to the rural people, communities, how to create their own email, because email is basic key for communications. We'll be teach them how to prepare link, CV and cover letter, because many youth in rural area, they are high school graduate because of 12 years basic education. They don't have skills in writing CV and cover letter. We help them to get the skills. Also teach them how to blouse. When farmers know how to blouse, they know the market price. Also, they know the best practice from other country and other farmers from outside. Our impact in 2019, we work with Marie Louise. She is a bachelor's holder in environmental chemistry. We help them to apply their skills in agriculture, where I use solar energy irrigation system. Now we gain some profit from that activity. By end of 2021, we will have 306 digital change makers, where among 200 we are women and the youth. Also, we will create that digital startups, where 120 farmers are applying ICT. Imena roadmap. Through our partners and investors, we believe to scale up for big numbers, where in 2030, we will operate in 30 districts. We are able to train 3,600 workers. Also make employment of 900. Also 300 digital change makers. Also by 2050, we in 27 districts where we'll be able to train 9,720 and create more jobs, 2,430 jobs to the youth and women in the rural area. Also, our viability, we will predict to get level of 10 million Rwandan francs. It's around 10,800 USD from subscription fee. Each trainee, it's required to pay 15,000 in 3-month programs. It means it's 5,000. Also, we generate income from event covering, where we take video and photo editing from conference, wedding, entertainment activity. Also, we're selling online service. Our government put more effort in delivering services online, like ILEM. When you access to the service, there is some fee you can pay. It will be our part of income. Also, we're selling online application to those who need scholarship, who need loans from the bank. Also, we'll get the money from that. Our key partners, we're going to our needs. Now we have capital of 1 million Rwandan francs. It's around 1,100 USD. Also, cost of our hub is 12,500,000 Rwandan francs. It's around 13,590 USD. We need to raise fund of 11,500,100 Rwandan francs. It's around 12,400 USD. We will use it in buying computer. We are planning to buy 15 computers in order to accommodate where one computer is sharing between 2 people. It's not big. Also, we buy 2 cameras that help in video making and photo editing, also in covering the event. Also, we need to buy a projector we use it while we studying as the learning facilitations. Also, printer and photocopy in order to teach how they use it. Also, going to key partner. We are partner with RDB IT Chamber, because it's one of the regulations, the business. Also work with Rwanda. It's a digital opportunity for us. It's one of institutions which trusting young innovators in ICT. Also working with Ministry of ICT and Innovations, we're in charge of regulations of policies, rules that are behind of ICT system. Also work with URA, University of Rwanda. University of Rwanda, especially College of Science and Technology, where their students come to teach our trainee as in terms of internship. Also work with AOG. AOG is tracking young entrepreneurs. I will believe that it will help to give more connection to the youth in rural area. Also work with Tiba Film Village, is a videography company which help to give training in videography making and editing photo. Also work with Impact Hub and Liquid Tracom. Liquid Tracom can provide the internet. Also Impact will give us our trainee internship. Also K-Lab will be working in for looking best practice, how working. Also, we're sharing many things with those young and women farmers from the rural area to see the best practice in Kigali and how they use technology in their daily life. Our team, I'm CEO and founder at Hakizimana Jean-Pierre. I'm holding bachelor's degree in political science, but a specialization in leadership and governance. Also, we have Changemakers Meseze, is director of finance, holding bachelor's degree in administrative, business administrative, also specialization in accounting and management. Also, we have Agenman Cedric, is director of ICT, holding bachelor's in computer science. Also, we're looking the women, which will be secretary and the marketing manager. Thank you. Business plan is ready for the request. Thank you so much for attention. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hakizimana Jean-Pierre, for a very good presentation. The next is Fiacre Dusenge, the founder and CEO at Kigali Arts Media Group Limited. Dear audience, allow me to say that Fiacre is trying to join our meeting. Maybe he can present later. Let's go with Fred Franzima.
Are you listening?
Fred, the founder of Infra Arts, please carry on.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, but you are muted now. You can unmute yourself maybe.
Are you listening now?
Yes.
My name is Fred Franzima. I'm the founder and CEO of Infra. For this, we also Franco, can you please start from the first page? There is a picture. I want before this short story. Okay, this one. Thank you. I want to start with the story of this young kid. Her name is Esther. She's one part of Infra's beneficiaries. She lives in one of Kigali slums and in the danger zone where there is more drug use and prostitution. So we went there and trained them, and we created clubs of young people there who have different talents. We use teach them, use them in positive ways. So we train them and we create safe space for her and her mates to participate in the competition where they show their talents and the project behind their talents. So she attended. She didn't get chance to win, but she has a medal, and she decided to use it in her village to create another young children in the name of Infra. So according to different trainings that we have provided is all about the idea of infra art. Next, please. We tend to use art to create a safe space for young people to have different challenges in the community. Due to my story of life, I also lived in a hard life when I was young, and I tried to use my art ability to raise a voice against domestic violence and different violence in the community, which was also happening to me during the time. And I used poetry, music, and book writing, and I tried to overcome myself from those different challenges in the community. And I started to inspire the young people. I got a chance to publish my books, and I won different awards. And finally, I attended peace building and social entrepreneurship academies, where I have started to think what I can do better, not only to do it by professional, but to do it in a normal way. So I started to a project which I titled Infra Art, and is working in the community to allow you think, problem solve, use symbols and the code love ideas, feeling in another way. So the idea is to heal, inspire, and exchange through artworks and performances, spiritual learning, peace education, innovative and entrepreneurship skills, researches, which allows everyone a temporary escape from destructive conflict and simultaneously provide them with outlet for their emotions, opinions, and hopes for the future. Next, please. The problem for solve is, as you all know, 70% of African population is youth. Researchers used to call it the timing bomb for the continent, where youth mostly affected by the management of direct and indirect consequences of wars, genocide, domestic violence, HIV and AIDS, instability, literacy, and limited possibilities of accessing a quality education, and employment and poverty is also the type of young Africans. So we wanted to use art spiritual learning in order to inspire a culture of peace, hope, and educate for non-violent alternatives to create jobs, equitable and harmonious. So our plan is to open a center which will help to art and peace and organize different festivals for for different people in the community. Next, please. The impact for now is different. As infrared purpose is to heal and inspire and exchange through art, we foster understanding and empathy to make friends, to express feelings, build self confidence, to learn how to be flexible and open minded, to be exposed to different ideas, to learn, to listen, and to view the view of others. So we created clubs in different communities, Rwanda and Congo and Burundi. Also, we have one clubs there. So since it was started, 20,000 people have been benefited, and 11 community clubs and schools have been created and being assisted by Infrared. So 347 events, workshops, training, and festivals are being organized, and we want to reach more than 1 million people and have our own art showroom in the future where everyone can come and have access to our programs. Next, please. The vision of infra art is a future where creative, involved, and critical thinking citizens drive sustainable peace and development. So we use arts and structural learning in order to inspire a culture of peace and hope and non-violent alternatives to a sustainable and equitable and harmonious art society as mission through creating social responsible leaders. way to those trainings that we make and those clubs we create, we train them how to use their arts and ability, talents to have different products to sell on the market, which can benefit them and have income. So we have different products we sell on the market, like books, paintings, clothes, CD, music, craft products, decors, materials, and we also have services which is being done by our trained beneficiaries, like designs of graphics, interior design, and fashion. We have publishing house, which is going to start soon, and trainings like arts, craft, fashion, literature, and intellectual learning as well. This education, management, and event organization, and a TV show host, which is going to start, where we will include even other young people or who are doing great jobs like these change makers of Ingenzi, where we let them to inspire other young people also to do the same. So we have a team of 6 persons, and I am the founder and CEO, Changemakers, and we have also Yemugabo Saidi as coordinator. We have Mr. Angelina as sales director, and Karina Mutoni as accountant, and Amani Mujane as membership manager. These four, including me, we are both artists, and they use also their arts ability when they are young. So yeah, they help me in everyday life. And we also have Pastor Ingenzi as advisor director. As advisor director, he's always near to us. And we have different other advisors also. We coordinate them. Next, please. We have different partners. We have the Kigali Public Library, which provides a safe space for us to train young people through different activities. Have Enterprise Africa Smart Ideas. They provide some income in different events that organize. We have Never Again Rwanda, which supports us in management of those clubs we have, and we have active gratitude. We share office, and they provide us different opportunities like this one of Ingenzi. We have Rwanda Broadcasting Ages, which help us to let our youth who are in the programs that we have be exposed widely. And we also have American Corner, which provide a space where we hold different trainings. We have VGA, we also multimedia in Rwanda, which also support us our products. And we also have the Republic of Rwanda through Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Sports and Culture. We also have Peace Building Institutes, which provide different trainings about peace building. And we also have the New Times. We also have different partners which are not being included, and we will come every and each one to join us. Next. You can our email is info@gmail.com. We also have different social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We also have we are designing a website, so info@arts.com, where we also be selling our products and head recommendation of our services. Also, we are working and we also have contact, so you can call us at any time. Next, please. So we welcome each and everyone to join us. We still have different challenges about mindset toward art, problem with the length of time, and we want more networking. We want to have the upgraded management skills. We have low financial records. We want because we don't want our project to have a specified budget, because we want to start from what we have. That's our talent. So we are expecting that in our pro business plan, at least when we have like 50,000 USD, we can start our own which have all those activities that we mentioned above, and that income can also benefit that million people that we're expecting to reach in the future. Thank you very much, and I welcome you to give more ideas and experience. Even we welcome you to join our events and things that we work. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Fred Franzima from Infra Arts. The next is Tuyisengerize Eugenie, founder and managing director of Next Choice and Travel Rwanda.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Tuyisengerize Eugenie, the founder and the managing director of Next Choice and Travel Rwanda Limited. Our office is located at Kimihurura on street number KG 624 ST, just behind Kigali Art Cafe, opposite Argespro. I got the idea when I was 10 years old. I used to watch National Geography, and I fell in love with the animals. I didn't know that animals communicate. Animals have they are also sensitive. So I used to watch a lot of documentations there. Then my idea was to start a conservation, conservation, but that was really hard for me. So I decided to start a tour company where I would be taking people to the parks to see animals, and also how animals are beautiful and are really friendly sometimes, not all the times. Phoenix Tour and Travel is a 1-year-old company. We provide tour services, travel, that is air ticketing, events management, concierge, and private transportation throughout East Africa. The problem is in Rwanda, I created this company. I wanted it to make money, but also not the money for me to develop myself, but also I wanted something that can help other people. And those people I wanted to help, they are teen mothers also, because I have seen a report of Ministry of Education, and that was the 2014-2015 report that was saying that 6.1 to 7.3% of schoolgirls dropped out due to pregnancy, and that is a big number back then. And now I can imagine the number has maybe doubled. And I think they need help. They need our help all, because mothers are the backbone of the family and also of the nation. So they need to be educated. They need to be helped out to get out of that situation. Because when you give birth as a teenager, you need help. You need people to encourage you. You need people to help you boost your confidence. So that's why I came up with that idea of helping the teen mothers. So I provide them with the training to the related services we provide for them. They can either work with me or I can even help them. If I know a friend who has a community, I link them with that friend. So I help them with training them, and also I also help them with my story, because I was also one of them. I got my first baby when I was only 18, and I came out of it because of the help of others. So I'm planning to increase the number of them by making strength more in the event management services, because it's also because of Rwanda is also a hub for the tourism hub. The government of Rwanda want to make Rwanda as a tourism hub. So I want to help them with the training, giving more trainings in the event management. So, and I'm also planning to partner with the Rwanda Bureau of Rwanda Convention Bureau to be able to get more jobs in the events management services that we provide. We earn money from the services we provide, like from the events management. We earn money from if we plan for people, if we plan people, an event for people that, like for a wedding, we get the money for planning, the service fee. We get also the service fee for planning. We get also the service fee we get also commission fee from the hotel and restaurant. So we survive from the commission fee and service fees. Can I go to the second slide? The team, on the top, it's me. I hold a master's degree in project management, and also I have working history. I have background in hospitality industry. I'm skilled in project management, leadership, project management, and team leadership. The next is called Safari Sami, is a tour consultant. Is an outstanding tour guide and office administrator with demonstrated experience working with the reputable travel agencies. He was also awarded by RDB the best tour guide in Rwanda. We have also Consolewa Murebe. She's an accountant. She's a self-motivated lady with the ability to reflect on one's own work as well as to make the financial decisions. We have also Wimana Claudine. She's our marketing and operations officer. She's a very creative woman with great ability to network, communicate, and she's also a good planner and organizer of our events. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Liz Ejni, for a very good presentation. The next is Arikad Chubahiro, the founder and the CEO of Gahozo Social Enterprise.
Thank you. Thank you. Praise to have this opportunity. Yeah. Inspired by my elder sister and also my elder cousin who get pregnant at an early age, under 20 years old, and you see many cases. In 2019, a total of more than 19,000 teen mothers. In 2020, more than 19,000 babies were born to women aged under 20 years. I got an idea to establish a place where teen mothers can speak and develop a confidence after seeing how they are marginalized in society and isolation. Who yell a community-based social enterprise with a mission of empowering and supporting teen mothers with an income-generating skills in sewing or tailoring, as well as developing made in Rwanda and handcraft and other related skills. We provide sewing skills as contribute in SDG, ST1, where there is poverty. Also, we empower teen mothers to contribute in SDG 5, gender equality, as well as SDG 8, where there is those trained teen mothers, they get decent work and economic growth. Social problem. The problem we're trying to handle here in Rwanda, the growing textile industry is growing, shown by 16% of clothes imported outside. High unemployment rate, especially in youth, where there is around 16% of unemployment in youth, and the number is increasing due to this pandemic, COVID-19. Also, the problem is social isolation and the marginalization in youth, in young teen mothers, where they are less confident. Next. And the social impact and the scalability we are hoping to make. The solution, our solution, we provide excellent sewing, tailoring, and handcraft services. Also, at affordable, we provide affordable clothes at a reasonable price, which will provide to us a minimum hourly sales growth and provide outstanding customer experiences. Also, to generate a positive cash flow operation at least 20% net. Here is the profit from our services, tirings. Also, we have a training. We train teen mothers by the skills mentioned before, tailoring skills and handcraft made, where we have a vision to empower more than 1,000 teen mothers by 2030. Here, we predict or we expect to train 14 teen mothers each cohort, the cohort of 3 months. Next. Our viability, sales from sewing and tailoring services. Here, we expect to generate 700,000 London francs per month in the first year from tailoring services. Also, handcraft services we expect to generate around 500,000 per month in the first year also. And trainings where trainee will pay subscription fee, we expect to generate 200,000 London francs per month in the first year from subscription fee. Here with partners, those who have not the tuition fee will get scholarship. Our partners, here we have UNICEF. At the first you have UNICEF of children, have ProFarm, which empower women. We have UNFDP. Also, it's a rapid development in community. We have National Youth Council in charge of youth in Rwanda. We have Ministry of Gender Equality. We have also youth centers where we will work with youth centers to detect those audience, those targeted group, and as well as Save the Children with a mission to empower children. Here, children from teen murders. The team, on the first we have, it's me, Chubair Al-Kadi, founder and CEO, also professional in tailoring with 4 years experience, and also a college. I'm attending university at Davis College. On the next we have Wineza Mariplas, accounting manager. He is serving as a volunteer. We have Kwizera Varua, a student at University of Rwanda. He will be serving as marketing manager, also as a volunteer. We have Amadou Jean Ibaba, a training manager. He is a professional tailor with 20 years experience. He will help us train our trainees. Next. Our contact, this is the telephone and the email. Get in touch if you want to work with us, to partner with us. Next, please. Here, we would like to welcome all of you to get involved. We have a short-term involved where we want you to help us to raise 11 million Rwandan francs to cover the whole capital investment for the long-term. All you can join us to get involved, and now help us to raise 2 million for setting up the workshop, raw materials, so that we will grow our impact using the generated profit. This is the picture for the workshop we are expecting to use. Next. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Arcade, for a very good presentation. The next is Umutoni Honorine, the founder and the CEO at Umutoni Poultry Farm.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Umutoni Honorine, a CEO and a founder at Umutoni Poultry Farm. So my project is all about supporting children in order to reduce malnutrition. So in Rwanda, some families, especially in villages, have kids who are affected by malnutrition due to poverty, ignorance, insufficient food. So, and some parents are lacking skills on how to prepare a balanced diet for their children. So after me realizing about this and thinking about this, I came up with an idea of implementing a poultry farming project, which will be aiming to reduce malnutrition to 25% by providing potential customers with eggs, chicken for meat, fertilizers. And I will also be giving out 10% of my monthly profit to those affected families. So this is the next, please. So the reason why we exist, we provide eggs, chicken meat, fertilizers to potential customers at affordable prices. And we also provide trainings to different mothers on how to make kitchen gardens, how to make a balanced diet for their kids, how to cook it in a special way. Next. Next, please. So these are different ways on how we make money. We do earn money from our sales because as I have said, we earn money through selling eggs, chicken meat, and fertilizers. So we sell 6,000 eggs per month, and each egg we sell it at 80 Rwandan francs. So it means that we earn 480 Rwandan francs per month from selling eggs only. So we also sell chicken's meat, around 40 kilograms of it per month, and each kilogram is for 4,000 Rwandan francs. So it means that we earn 1,060 Rwandan francs per month. So in our co-working space, we have 3 tenants, and each tenant pays 50,000 Rwandan francs per month. So it means that we earn 1,050 Rwandan francs per month from our co-working space. So we also do training, as I have said. We train 20 women per 3 months on how to prepare a balanced diet for their kids and how to make kitchen gardens for vegetables growing. So we earn 600 Rwandan francs per 3 months from those trainings. So this is the team. I'm still one, Mutoni Honorine, as a CEO and a founder at Mutoni Poultry Farm. I hold bachelor's degree in information technology, which I obtained from Makerere University.
All right, it seems that Colleen is not able to attend our meeting. Or permit, we can move on with the next guest speaker for today.
Excellent. Thank you, everyone. Great presentations, really. Very, very good presentation. I'm so proud of everyone. Moving on, let's all welcome Hart, our very dear pioneer facilitator for this program back in 2016. David, welcome.
I've just unmuted myself. Can you hear?
Yes, please, and we can see you.
I won't speak for very long. Firstly, thank you so much for the privilege of listening in to what I think are some absolutely fabulous ideas. It makes me feel very humble. Well done, everyone. I mean, really well done. It moves me to know that you can project these wonderful ideas in possibly your second or even your third language. It's just inspiring that you can do that and do it with such clarity. I'm not going to pick out any because I think all were so valuable. But what I did notice and do notice is that there are threads that are about accurately seeing what the social needs are and beginning to actually create threads. Now, I've been involved in directly in two of the Ingenzi program projects. And what I'm seeing now are threads right the way through, supportive threads in education, in farming, in agriculture, in the clothing manufacturing and making. All of those things that seem to me to be really, really important. Now, what is it? What do I want to say here? I want to say that as a social entrepreneur, it's quite a lonely, or can be quite lonely. And the thing that I wanted to raise that business of the threads is that it's very clear to me that not only is there energy arriving from the program, but there is the support that every individual person can get from being part of the AOG Ingenzi family, not just in your cohort, but in others. This time, I think, significantly, COVID-19 has impacted hugely in what you're doing. And it tells us all that being a social entrepreneur means that you have, right at the beginning of the process, to be able to manage change. And this COVID-19 has absolutely swept in and demanded change. When I was a kid, a very long time ago, I perceived the future was going to be the ability to make a telephone call and watch somebody speaking as they do it. Now, in my young person child's mind, I thought that that picture was going to actually emerge from some highly developed country, very wealthy, and was going to be, you know, something that would be a very costly future. My experience of that future I saw has been connected with Africa, has been connected with Rwanda, Kigali. And I think that's, again, so exciting as a message to send out beyond the borders of Kigali, that say that actually social entrepreneurship that develop at the future really begins to exist in Africa. And you are the drivers of that change. All I can say is thank you, and it's my privilege to have listened to you today. All the very best.
Excellent. Thank you so much, David. As David was speaking, we sent e-certificates to all of you, dear graduates. So you have the certificates in your emails now. Now, moving forward, we regret that Nicola Brentner from the Queen's Commonwealth Trust couldn't join us, as well as Honorable, the Minister of Youth and Culture of Rwanda, couldn't make it to this virtual event either. Therefore, we are coming to the end of it with a speech of one of the very important people of today, and that's no other than one of the changemakers. Daniel, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much for welcoming me. Dear founder and co-founders of AOG, sponsors and stakeholders of AOG, Ingenzi Social Enterprise Cohort 3, and distinguished guests following us on this special graduation occasion. I'm Tuzanesha Daniel. On the behalf of Ingenzi Social Enterprise Cohort 3 graduates, we are pleased to thank the work that is done by the AOG of changing the Rwandan community at large. Starting my story in November 2019, I received the email in form of a newsletter from my university, motivating me to apply for the Ingenzi Social Enterprise Training Cohort 3, and I was excited to join the training. 10th January 2020 at AOG, I met with other 30 social change makers. We all were excited to bring change into our community. We come with different social causes solution ideas, and the Ingenzi social enterprises facilitators helped us to ideate more about our solutions, and today we are graduating from the trainings. The training was to let us know why social enterprises are needed in our community through providing us the vital 5 full kit of 5 business tools of communication. And these are business PowerPoint presentation, business elevator pitch, business plan or financial business tool, business theory of change, and business model canvas. On the first days, most of us, we had many varied knowledge and skills, but lacking the above business communication tools. Hopefully, today, I confirm that we are graduating with all the tools to change and bring positive, to challenge and bring positive change into our communities. Apart from the learning hours, we also gained other free services at AUOG, such as large networking and professional development. Guys, I think you remember free morning snacks and lunch and business monitoring. However, we cannot forget that we met a challenge while our training was in progress. The COVID-19 changed our graduation calendar and led it to today. Throughout the 3 months that you have been to go with our trainings. Though the challenge of COVID-19 led us to think deeper of creating social enterprises that can work during the COVID or any other coronavirus and beyond. Together, we celebrate our memorable graduation from the Ingenzi Social Enterprise Program, and we promise to bring a change not only in Rwanda but also across Africa. For this reason, we would like to ask the AOG sponsors, stakeholders, and any other interested personnel to expand the vision and mission of working in not only in Rwanda, but also in African countries that are facing many social causes. We would also like to ask the AOG to be a bridge of social change makers to the ministers in charge to create and provide social capital seeds to make the dream reality. Thank you so much, and I would like to wish everyone to enjoy the day.
Thank you.
Well done, everyone. We've come to the end of this. Have a lovely day. A special happy anniversary to all of you AOG community members. And thanks to the team that has been behind the organization of this virtual event. With this, I'm happy to sign off. Bye to all of you.